Burn your flame to the fire. Spray like your name on a flyer.
After being confronted by his dancehall rival Aidonia during a rehearsal for Reggae Sumfest 2017, dancehall DJ Masicka may not perform at this year's dancehall night at Reggae Sumfest because of contractual issues. According to Masicka's manager Corey Todd, the issue stems from an alleged breakdown of communication and contractual violations. Masicka, who was reportedly booked to perform between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., was allegedly told he will perform at 2:30 a.m. An upset Corey Todd shares his news on the saga.
From the beginning, with the advertisement and everything, we kind of felt weary of our placement. We were left off of TV ads. We submitted a picture to be used on the flyers. They used an old picture before he even had hair. It was just one thing after another, but we said we were going to perform for the fans, so we paid that no attention. Yesterday, we went to rehearsal. Masicka was rehearsing the set. We were rehearsing the song anywhere at all. And I guess Aidonia and his cronies were in the yard. We had no idea. So somebody tried to come into the studio. When they toured the doors, we went outside because they ran out the studio, and I saw Aidonia outside, and I asked them, what's up? And we confronted them, and when we confronted them, they did absolutely nothing at all, but at the same time, they sent somebody in to disrupt our rehearsal situation. So we went back inside, we continued to rehearse, and when we finished rehearsing, we came outside, went to our vehicle. We stayed outside for a little while talking. Aidonia at that time had left and went into the rehearsal, and next thing we know, we see the police pull up. So we decided to exit the venue. We leave the venue. I get an email an hour later saying our stage time has changed to 12:30. And I try to contact Joe. I try to contact Headline. And it's just, we can't work at 12:30. None of Masicka fans are going to be there at 12:30. It's just an overall disrespectful situation because it's just very unprofessional. Why would you upset Aidonia to set it up for Aidonia to come during his rehearsal time? And then on top of that, now because somebody makes a move towards us and we answer, we're looked at as the aggressor, and we're basically saying that we can't be at the venue at the same time there, so we have to come perform early. And they probably would tell us we have to leave the venue. So what's the point of going after all the disrespect Sumfest has put towards us? We're not his employees. He can't dictate to us what we have to do. So that's it. We're just not going to do the show.
Efforts have been made to get a comment from Aidonia and Reggae Sumfest organizer Joseph Bondanovich were futile. Masicka was slated to perform on Friday, July the 21st at St. Catherine Hall, Montego Bay, where he was expected to share the stage with the likes of Bounty Killer, Alkaline, Tory Lanez, Aidonia, and Spice, among others. Reggae Sumfest started on Sunday and will end on Saturday, July the 22nd, with the likes of Stephen Marley, Sean Paul, Beenie Man, and Sean Kingston.
Subscribe now for daily reports on dancehall news and entertainment.
Wagwan people. Topic. Actually, it's topics. Because Masicka look like him pull the plug on Reggae Sumfest 2017 like the dog is now go perform. And the other topic, Masicka calls the cops on Aidonia after Aidonia confronts him during his rehearsal for Reggae Sumfest 2017. So you see the pre would ever know which one for start off first, but I think the more ideal one, the best one for go with, Aidonia confronts Masicka during his rehearsal for Reggae Sumfest 2017. So it said, reports are that rumors claim say while Masicka I do film rehearsal, Reggae Sumfest 2017, him a perform and thing, Aidonia are a member of the Fort Jenna, Aidonia Camp JOP, walk in, Aidonia and him group walk in, and just like that, to my understanding, they were told them have to go wait little Zimmy. But I don't know where the cops come from, as Corita say, as the reports are claim say, them don't know where the cops come from. People call cops and one bag of fucker go on at the studio. You see me? Never in the studio, in the auditorium or on the stage wherever them are rehearse. But according to Masicka side of people, but according to Masicka people, Corita them, it's not them calling the cops. It's Aidonia and Fame Group call the cops. You see me when them one bag of mix up in, nobody don't want to call the cops. Because who call the cops, it look like them are the coward. You see me? So I just that are the thing. We just understand say cops show up at the premises, for look like them are going to settle a matter which never stir up or anything like that. The matter never stir up because like me I say, I don't need them people them walk in and them just ask them for wait liquor. But out of nowhere came the cops like I want blood clad planting. But another that the pre. Masicka claims say I no fiend people them call the cops. Aidonia claims say I no fiend people them call the cops. Because the two man them are some atted niggas, the man them are some gangster DJ. Gangster DJs do not call cops. Come on. So just that are the thing. None of the man them no want admit whichever one of them call the cops. I don't know. Masicka people them must say Masicka them no fear Donia. Them a straight you Donia them walk in and get shaky right away and left the place and go call the cops. Me no know how the part they add up. While Aidonia sources are saying that when them step in, Masicka them now get cold feet and co-retard run go ring the officers them, get the cops and tell them come escort Aidonia and them people them out of the building or for protection. I don't know whichever one it be. Whichever one of them call the cops. Me don't know what one thing. More interesting for see the comments them still. But that led to Masicka might not be performing at Reggae Sumfest 2017. I don't know how just that little rehearsal time there, confrontation there, lead to Masicka not performing at Reggae Sumfest 2017. I don't know how true that be. We'll see just in a few days. We'll see. Friday, July the 22nd, Masicka supposed to perform at Reggae Sumfest 2017. But according to the Star, the reports are fucking FM, Masicka might not be performing at Reggae Sumfest 2017. So we just have to go sit down and wait to see how true that be. Me don't think Masicka would have give up that chance they do for perform at something like Reggae Sumfest 2017 that is streamed globally. Only the best of the best get to perform at Reggae Sumfest 2017 and a few others with them let through. But now I go call the name. But you see me, them let through a few people, but we now go call the name. We just have to leave it at that. But Masicka supposed to share stage with the likes of Aidonia himself. So I'm gonna see how that look running in there. Cause a big deal. Probably them a practice for where them a go try to do a Reggae Sumfest 2017 and people take it all wrong. Probably Masicka supposed to perform and Aidonia supposed to walk in on film performance during Reggae Sumfest 2017 dancehall night. I must that. You see me call like me I say Masicka supposed to share the stage with the likes of Aidonia, Spice, Stephen Marley and a lot of other big names, even the international artists Tory Lanez. You see me, some of the think Masicka that really pass up the opportunity there just through one confrontation by Aidonia. And the thing is, Aidonia never not stepped in about nothing aggressive or anything like that. Oh, I miss out this main part. Oh, I miss out the main part of the thing. My God, what a bad reporter I am. Well, I'm not actually a bad reporter, I'm just actually this part slipped me. It said that while Masicka that do him rehearsal still, the song when I rehearse are some kind of diss track for Aidonia. And it so happened that's Aidonia walking. So that's why everything go get vile. Me no know how true the part they be. That's what sources are saying. You see me? So probably if that really happen, Aidonia walking and hear him a voice some kind of diss track, Aidonia probably said to himself, that boy I could have brightened out order. See man a walk in and then decide to perform them that song that I don't know. That could have been it. I'm just speculating. Me I make an assumption. You see me? As to what Aidonia could have pre. But yeah, them a say Masicka while him a rehearse in the rehearsal Aidonia diss track and same time Aidonia so happen for walking and that's how the place get all big. But we are gonna see it at Reggae Sumfest 2017. Differently people. Me they are pre. I'm know say I love give me the feedback. What we need to think about a Masicka and an Aidonia clash. Reggae Sumfest 2017 may not be the ideal place for that. Don't. Although them have a dancehall night. But I would love to see a clash, a live clash from Masicka and Aidonia. I think that clash they are more intense than even Movado and Vybz Kartel one. More intense than even Beanie and Bunty. Because the two man them so fucking lyrical. So lyrical. I not take nothing from Vybz Kartel and Movado clash, you know. I not take nothing from Beanie Man and Bunty clash. And the whole of them man there, you see me Merciless and them man from them time there. No, I not take nothing from it, but because these two, you see me, are so lyrical. Them up on a level, and for years people don't know who better in terms of lyrics. Masicka theme crowd growing and Aidonia half theme crowd same way. You see me? Only difference is that one start the music a little earlier than one. But at the same time, the two man them, I would love to see a clash. Tell me what you think about that. If I even... Oh. John, I just like to talk about Sting. Sting I keep that area? I don't know. Remember me that at the The top 5 Vibes Cartel most savage moments are controversial moments, and the number 1 Vibes Cartel cause the likes of Sting for shut down. You see me, because I'm big money requests from them time there and other artists start follow, and that led to Isaiah Leng. In the last thing they might tell you say, actually the last one. Me I hope is not the last one, because Sting are one of them traditional show they do a whole heap of money they charge people for go in still. Whole heap of money. But me just assure you, me don't want to say Masicka and Aidonia clash even at one of them event there. You know? One of them event there. Nothing wrong with it. Dancehall clash not too bad. Just where I keep it lyrical. But people tell me one thing. And also, you see what time I clock? You see what time I knock where up and get the fuck out of here? YGP, guy have a job. Alright, just done. Roll up a spliff on. Me I go get mine lit right about now. You see me? Anyways, people, we gotta get the fuck out of here. And as usual, bad, take care of yourself. You see me? Heads up.
Subscribe now for daily reports on dancehall news and entertainment.
Shut down your flame to the fire. It's spraying like your name on a flyer. They wanna take
Major Lazer is reportedly working on a remix for Vybz Kartel's mega hit single, Fever. The track has been one of the biggest songs in dancehall over the last year and is showing no signs of slowing down. Hot 97 Radio in New York City even added the songs to its playlist following the high demands from its listeners. That might have prompted Major Lazer to want to do a remix for the single. According to sources, Major Lazer always makes